Hey, welcome to the channel, my fellow hobbyists and enthusiasts. Today we're looking at one of my major hobbies, Transformers. I picked this guy up yesterday, the studio series Ironhide from the 1986 movie. That movie was actually pretty special for me because it started my whole path on collecting Transformers and making it one of my major hobbies today. I've never had one of these G1 Ironhides. It always seemed like they didn't have too many iterations of them over the years, so I'm real excited to get them opened and out of the box, and we'll get them checked out. So now getting them out of the box, got our handy multi-tool here. We're gonna cut the tape and see if we can get this guy out. I like these new studio series. They come with little backdrops. It's always nice to see that. I usually throw them away, but sometimes I could keep them. Oh, there's the Ironhide out of the packaging. You can see he's got the nice cool backdrop of the Autobot shuttle as they're being attacked by the Decepticons. Yeah, he looks pretty accurate to how he was in the movie. Here's more of a look at the box. Let's see. This just pulls off the backdrop, and then you got the same backdrop twice there. So I guess this would be the piece that you'd want to keep around. And let's see if we can get him out of the box now. Comes with your instruction manuals and warnings about small parts. Ironhide instruction manual. Doesn't look too crazy of a transformation. It's usually fun for me to figure out how these guys transform without the instructions, but we'll see what we can figure out. So here's Ironhide strapped up in his box still. Looks like we got his guns are probably in this paper piece here. We're just gonna get some scissors now, cut these plastic ties and get them out. Alright, there we have Ironhide. Let's see what's left in this box. Just get this. The guns are in here, I believe. At least I hope they are. Yep, here's both of his little blasters. Done up in a nice silver. Looks pretty accurate to how they were in the movie. And here's Ironhide. Not looking too bad. He's got barely any backpack on him. His legs are a little messy, but nothing too crazy there. I like it a lot. Alright, so I've gone and gave transformation a go. Didn't take too long to figure them out. I usually don't use the instructions. I try and figure it out, take it slow, and hopefully I don't break anything. And on this one I did not break anything, so that's good. Transformation was pretty simple, I would say. So now we're just going to take a look at the guy before we get him transformed into his van mode. He's got good ankle tilt. And these actually are pretty neat how they transform. The feet turn into like the whole back side of the van. You got nice ankle tilt all the way around. You got a 90 degree hip swing. Just got to move this little piece out of the way. You can do almost the full splits. Shoulders have, I'd say, 100% range of motion. They turn all the way around. They can go up 90 degrees. Got the bicep swivels all the way around. You got 90 degree bend at the elbow. We got 360 at the head. He can look up, down. Nice waist swivel. Go all the way around. Let's take a look at his face. Looks pretty accurate. Let's get it to focus in here. There's Ironhide, just a stale face he's got on there, and nothing too special going on. Yeah, I know Ironhide did not really have a backpack in the show, but this is pretty good. Not gonna complain too much about that. Well, let's see him with his blasters. See if we can get him in that kind of pose he was in the box. Well, get this guy in some pretty cool poses. He's got a lot of ankle tilts, so you can get a wide stance going on him. Yeah, this is one of the best Ironhides I've ever seen Hasbro come out with. So let's see if we can get him transformed now. Like I said, I don't do it 100% like the instructions say, so I might do some stuff out of order here, but I think we're all going to get to the same thing at the end. I started with opening his chest up, kind of splitting his waist, opening the chest up, flipping this piece out. There's two little side window pieces you open up on both sides. Then you can fold his head down. You can close the windshield back up. So now you got the front of the van started. And I go around back, flip this down, we bring his shoulders back. You're going to want his shoulder to almost be flat up against this piece here. So you just rotate them, get them on that hinge joint here, bring them in, and then they have a tab in there they plug in together. Just like that. Then you can fold his fist down. And now this is going to be it for that, and that'll be like the roof of the van. Now we have to rotate at this peg here. It's a little tricky, just got to clear these tires on each end, and then we can bring that up, and then front bumper can come into place. Now we go to the back. We got these pieces that fold up, side windows, and then this whole panel comes forward like that. This part was a little tricky, but you just get these tabbed in here on each end and kind of get these to come together here. Alright, so now we got that somewhat together. We can go ahead and connect the windshield to these pieces. This is the only part of the figure I'm a little questionable about. It seemed like it was just a little too snug going in. It almost feels like you're going to break it. But you get it pushed down in there. And now it's all secure. All the gaps got closed up, and this is very, very secure right here. It's kind of too secure, I'd say. And now we just get the feet transformed, and that'll be it. So I just open these panels up, turn these side windows out, and then these panels here, kind of just you push them up. This panel will fold up kind of on its own to allow for the foot to come up. And the feet come up on both sides. You just make sure you connect them together down the center there. There's a little peg here that's going to connect into. And you gotta push that in there. And just get it all snapped into place so there's no gaps. A little tricky. There we go. So there's Ironhide in his van mode. Looks pretty accurate to the show. There's not really any tail light details on the back. It'd been nice if they would have painted this maybe blue so you could have that rear windshield. You can see the tail lights. Guess they would have been red anyway, but not bad detail for, I think this is a leader class. Might be a Voyager. Yeah, Voyager class Ironhide. So yeah, not too bad detail. He rolls nice. Wheels turn easy. I don't believe that there's any weapon storage on him. Actually, it looks like you might be able to get the guns going right here in the front. Yep. Kind of turn him into like a little Mad Max van. So you can have that going on if you want. Blasters coming out of the front. So yeah, this is it's a pretty nice Ironhide figure. I've never had one besides the Michael Bay movie ones, and I'm very impressed with this one. I'm impressed with the whole Studio Series line in general. They all seem like mini masterpieces. Just a little less for the budget, less for the paint, but everything going down to the engineering level, and it's masterpiece level, I would say. So before we end, I'll get some other Transformers in here for size comparison from the Studio Series line, and we'll see how he sizes against his other Autobots and Decepticons. Alright, so here's Ironhide next to Earthrise Cliffjumper. Looks about the right scale in there for a minivan and a little car. Then we got, I believe, Earthrise Optimus Prime. I'd say Earthrise Optimus Prime is just a little small, but I think he's also a Voyager. So he scales pretty good with those guys. There's them all together. Now we'll get him transformed into robot mode and we'll see how he sizes up there. Alright, so back in robot mode, we got Optimus Prime with Ironhide from Earthrise. We got Earthrise Mirage with Ironhide. Looks like they scale pretty good. Optimus Prime scales a little bit better in robot mode, I would say. And we'll bring in War for Cybertron Siege Ultra Magnus. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, thanks for joining me, the ADHD hobbyist, on this video review of Transformers 86 Studio Series Ironhide. It's been a good one. I'll see you guys next time.